Oh, Mario! In this video 11, floor plan 3, we're going to carry on with the internal walls. So let's get to the video here, and that's our plan there, floor plan, which I've got a hard copy in front of me, and here's our working drawing. Now, one of the things that we need to do is continually be checking, and when I check here, I see that that's 2910, but in fact on the plan it's 3. But when I have a closer look, I can see that I've got 2800 as my internal dimension here, when in fact that's not the internal dimension, it's going from the outside wall. So what that means is by our checking, we've found a little error here. So this, in fact, here should not be 2800, it should be 2710, which means we've got a little problem there to sort out first. It's probably the easiest thing would be to just take those out of there, like that, delete those, and then we can do the offset and fix that up. So offset, enter 2710 will give us the correct inside dimension for that room there, and I'll just take that out of there like that, delete that. Oops, it's not wanting to do that for some reason. Grab that there, delete that, and then I'm just going to grab this line here and just bring it down to there for now. Okay, so then that now gives us there, and our wardrobe definitely is 600, so we go offset 600, enter, and that gives us, no it doesn't, we want to do our 90mm wall first, offset, enter, 90, enter, and that gives us the wardrobe wall, and then we offset, enter 600, enter, which will give us the internal dimensions of our wardrobe, and once again offset, enter 90, enter, will give us our internal wall there. Now let's just check that our length of our wardrobe there is 1200 internal, offset, enter 1200, and we're going to put that in there like so, and again offset, enter 90. Okay, so just a small error of reading our plans and can create big problems. Trim, double hit. Let's get rid of a few bits and pieces here. That can come out of there. Those can certainly come out of there. There, 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 and there, and there, and also there and there. Okay, oops, I haven't got that one through there far enough. I'll take that, trim that out of there. I'll extend that, just go and extend. Oh, that's trim. Click on the little arrow there, extend. We want to extend to there, right click like that, and then we can trim this out of there. So that's back to where we were, and I've just got in here, obviously, might have a little bit of a problem in here, in that we've got that line there, but it's not going all the way through. So what I'm going to do is just delete that one there, bring this line here through to here, and now this should have an internal dimension correctly of 3, which which it is. So that's just fixed up that little problem there, and that I had used the wrong internal dimension. Okay, so these things happen. I would like to say that I possibly did that one on purpose, but that would be a lie. Okay, it just happened by I read the plan. So let's have a look at the internal dimension of this this room down here, the master bedroom. We can just flick back to our plan and we can see, if we come down the bottom here, 3800, and just check. So you can see there's the what caused the problem there. It wasn't in fact the internal dimension, it was in fact from the outside wall. Possibly a little error that I would actually show the internal dimension there, just to make it clearer for future. Okay, so yes, we're still there. All right, so 3.8. So let's do an offset here. Offset enter. Oops, I don't think we're out of. Okay, so we've got our full offset enter 3800. Enter, and there we go there, like so. And let's offset that wall. Offset enter 990, and that'll give us that wall there. Okay. And what's happening up in here, this wall is going to extend through there like that. So escape, escape, escape. Let's use our length command, len, enter, and dy for dynamic, and I can bring this here through to there, which is where that's supposed to go. And also I can offset that 90. No, it's already at 90. Just offset that like so. So that might cause a little bit of a problem. TR enter and enter, and you can see there that I've actually, I'm going to take that out of there. There's two lines there. If I click on that one, that's the line I want to trim. Okay, and that'll leave a double line there as well, which I'll delete. You just got to be careful that you don't double up on your lines. TR into enter here and there. All good. And let's take that out of there for now. So that's given us, and take that out of there. Okay, so that should be giving us that room there, which should be 3 meters in there. Let's just check. Let's just get back to our full crosshair. You can see that that's got the little pick box. So there's 3, and that's 3.8 there like that. So that's our full master bedroom, all sorted out there. And then we've got some room to do some other ones there. So that's pretty straightforward, really. We can go through and do the rest of the internal rooms for that one there. So we've got this set of wardrobes here, which have a 700 width. So offset enter 700. Okay. And we can pop that in there, and then we can offset that 90, offset enter 90, enter, and that'll give us that one there. And then we can look at, so we've got a 1200 wardrobe there, offset enter 1200. We can pop that. Oops, that's not working. Offset enter, still at 90, 1200. Okay, that can go there to there. The next one is we've got a 90 and then 1100. offset enter 90, enter, okay, which is going to be there. Alright, offset enter 1100 for this wardrobe here. Okay, so make sure you get them right. Yep, and then we're going to go an offset enter 90. Oops, no, that hasn't fully got. So make sure you get to your full cross here. Offset enter 90, enter, which is going to be there. Okay, so now let's do some trimming. TR enter. I'll just get all this ones out here. If I trim these here, escape. If I trim all these here, then I can get that out of there, that out of there, that out of there, 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 there. And there's our. So that gives all the individual lines. We can then trim that one out of there. Okay, and these here we can just select those and delete them. Delete, like so. Now we just need to check up at our wardrobe that everything's working out okay. So that should be 520, and it is. So that's all good. And then we'll just check our cross dimension there, which should be 700. And there we go. We've got that one pretty much all good to go with our internal walls and what have you all starting to come together there. So in terms of the internal walls, I will just carry on there and have them ready, all ready and done for the next video, where we'll probably start to look at putting in some doors or some windows and things like that, and get that all organised. So cheers, see you.